I'm loading up the van at about 9. If you're trying to pull up on Molly, let's go. Hey y'all, it's Niecy Dixon. I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna talk Insecure Season 4, Episode 5, Lowkey Moving On. Alright, so y'all, I missed y'all last episode, but I'm glad I did because it really wasn't much to talk about. There were reoccurring themes. We knew that Lawrence and Condola were gonna break up. Lawrence was about to tell Issa, blah, blah, blah. The one thing I did want to talk about from that episode is one background storyline. Here is my theory. That is not Derek's baby. And let me remind y'all who Derek is. If you remember, seasons ago, Derek is at the bar talking to Chad and Lawrence, and he tells Chad and Lawrence that Tiffany had a work husband who no longer is around because they handled him. Then, earlier this season, Tiffany mentions to the girls that Derek actually stayed in a hotel for 6 months. Nobody knew what was going on with their relationship. Last episode, Derek also mentioned that he and Tiffany were not planning on having a baby. So this leads me to believe that that might not be his baby, but that's also a storyline that we may never find out because we don't know enough about Tiffany, Derek, and Kelly. I want more on all 3 of them. And then the other thing from last episode was Lawrence and Condola breaking up. That was an assumption. Condola confirmed it this episode. We knew she was ghosting Issa. She shows up looking crazy to the block party and apologizes to Issa and said, "Oh, Lawrence didn't tell you?" To be honest, I didn't know that Condola even thought they were in a relationship until this episode, because what were y'all breaking up from? You really didn't even want him at the Friendsgiving party. So exactly what were y'all breaking up from? A situationship? I get it. I don't want to rehash this entire episode. I just do not. I'll get into bits and pieces, but what I really want to do is have a conversation about the elephant in the room, which is Molly. Okay, y'all. Just a disclaimer. I know that these are all fictional characters, but this show gets me so gassed up, and Issa D does such an amazing job. What's her name? Oh, issarae. Issarae does such a good job that she makes it entertaining every Sunday, and that I want to come and talk to y'all about it when I get the chance. But there are some real conversations to be had, and I want y'all to comment below and tell me what y'all think. So, back to the regularly scheduled program. Boop. So let's go ahead and speed through this episode. We had a bit of comedic relief with Kelly and oh boy who sings Caroline. I love Kelly. Dig into that storyline. Issa's brother comes along and him and Kelly are arguing again. And it's like, did they used to date or something? Or am I thinking too hard into this? They argue like a married couple. And then whenever Tiffany asked Issa's brother, "So what are you into?" he said, "Player's choice." So Molly didn't want to show up to the block party, but she comes anyway. I'm flat out saying Molly is undeserving of Andrew. And because she knows that she's lucky to have Andrew, she is reaffirming herself. She believes that she is right in all of this, and that Issa is just messy. Issa don't know what she's doing, that she's better than Issa, that she's the Beyonce of the group, which is not the case. She's just lucky that Andrew is actually putting up with her. So Andrew is not co-signing on the stuff that Molly says, but he's encouraging her to play nice and go to the block party. She shows up to the block party, and you know, Molly and Issa are being awkward, but there's some point where they start to get along. Molly even gets Issa food. They start dancing together, doing the wobble. They do the sister girl, hey, high five. It makes you think that there's a chance for their friendship. So little do we know, it's gonna be a blow up. Oh, Nathan makes a return. I really wanted to see Daniel save the day. Daniel was the obvious person to save the day. Back in earlier seasons, he was working with Ty Dolla $ign whenever she was working for We Got Y'all. So I just thought it would have been the obvious answer, but I guess for the dramatic purposes, Nathan would be the best option. So at the beginning of the episode, Issa's on the phone. They finally answer our question that we had in episode 1. Who was Issa talking to whenever she said she didn't really mess with Molly like that? She was talking to Nathan. She says to Nathan, "Thanks for helping me." We don't know what she helped him with or what he helped her with. Later on, we find out that because Molly did not offer to ask Andrew to help Issa, Issa goes around Molly and asks Nathan to ask Andrew. I personally don't see anything wrong with this. This was a serious situation. This was business. And Molly claimed her reason for not wanting to help Issa was because she didn't want to involve, the business and ask favors of Andrew because she cared about the relationship. To be honest, Molly just wanted to see Issa fail. Molly wanted to feel as though Issa couldn't get something done without her. She likes being Issa's crush because then it makes it seem like she has it all together, when in reality, she has nothing together. What Molly needs to go do is to go see that therapist. Go back and see your therapist. She wants to control Andrew. She wants to control Molly. She wants to control her coworkers because she's gaslighting from her issues. This is the thing that I want to talk about. Molly finds out that Andrew helped Issa. Molly flips her shit. Molly gets upset because I really don't know. If y'all are on Team Molly, somebody explain to me why Molly was upset. The only thing that I can see is that Molly's upset that Issa got this done without her. Issa calls her miserable to her face, which is facts. And Molly puts her hand in Issa's face. Molly thought that they was about to fight at her event of all places. Molly has really lost it. Somebody go get her. Go get her. Somebody better tell her before I do.
You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt her feelings.
Somebody go get her. So the conversation I want to have is, was Molly upset because Issa got this done without her, or does Molly have a valid reason to be upset? I want to know if you agree with me or if you're wrong. They almost fought. At the end of the episode, Nathan offers to help Issa. Issa doesn't want to be around anybody, and then she's sad. So what I'm hoping to get out of next episode is I want to see what the storyline goes on with for Lawrence and Issa. Is that going to be a thing, or what? Is Nathan and Issa going to be a thing? I don't know. Let's talk in the comments about Molly. Let's find out if you're wrong or if you're right. And I will see y'all in the next episode.